Ayer salí de Oklahoma hacia Dallas, el aeropuerto, y luego a Nueva York. Y Joana me recogió en Nueva York. Luego fuimos a Westfield a encontrarnos con sus papás, con su hermanita y con el novio de la hermanita. Y bueno, ahora vamos hacia Cape Cod. ¡Oh! Si han visto la película de Coda, la grabaron ahí. Bueno, llegamos por unos Dunkin' Donuts, pero porque teníamos una gift card, pero al final resulta que no tenía nada de dinero, así que Joana tuvo que pagar.
And here we are at Dome Rock.
Yeah.
So when the ice age ended and the ice started melting off, it left a bunch of like rocks and land and stuff, and that's what Cape Cod is from. It's a glacial deposit, and it also left a lot of little ponds and some big rocks. So this rock is a glacial deposit, and every year it sinks 1 more inch into the ground and gets 1 inch smaller.
We're on the top of a
Dome Rock.
rock. Very nice. Good job.
So we started in Brewster, we drove through Orleans, and now we're in Eastham. So this is our third town of the day, and we're gonna go into Coast Guard Beach. Coast Guard Beach is part of the Cape Cod National Seashore, which John F. Kennedy was a big fan of Cape Cod, and so he made all of Cape Cod National Seashore, which is why you don't see like skyscrapers and shops and things along the beach, because he made a law that you have to protect it. So this is the marsh, saltwater marsh.
Wow.
So these two houses here with the red roofs, these used to be Coast Guard houses, and I think it's where they sent the first telegraph to England, all the way across the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
1978, there was a huge parking lot here with 300 cars, and then the sea swept it away, and every year the sea takes a little bit more of the land. So there used to be a train on Cape Cod, and nowadays they don't have the train anymore, so where there used to be the train, they put in a biking, walking, running, dog walking path. And so that starts all the way down here, and it goes all the way up here. So we're here right now at Coast Guard Beach. We're gonna go up a little bit to Nauset Beach, and then we're gonna drive all the way up through Eastham, Wellfleet, Truro, all the way up to Provincetown, and we're gonna hike these dunes here. These shrubs and little trees that you see at the side of the road, they grow here because the soil is so sandy, and these are some of the only types of trees that can grow in sand like this.
Wow.
Como en la bolsa.
Como en la bolsa. No, tiny. Yo creo que saben como any other chips, ¿no?
So as I mentioned before, each year the sea is eroding more of the land. So there used to be Three Sisters lighthouses here, and now they would be totally underwater. And this is the famous Nauset Lighthouse, which is now here, but was originally here.
Which is that one.
So when there was too much erosion and they couldn't keep the lighthouses in the original locations, they moved them in here inland to preserve them for historic purposes. So now these are the Three Sisters lighthouses here in this little park.
That's the movie theater right there.
The drive-in.
The drive-in.
So you go in your car and you set up blankets and chairs in the back of your car, and the sound comes through your car radio, and you watch it on a giant screen outside.
You see that smile right there? This is Joanna's favorite store, right?
Pues one of the favorite.
Okay. Bueno, I got the famous chowder from Tatiana's. Está Joanna. It's Joanna.
So this big green building on the left is the restaurant where my sister has worked for the past 4 years, and it's a restaurant where I worked for 3 years. And it's also supposedly haunted, and so Ghostbusters came and filmed an episode there, and they found ghosts.
What?
So people leave their shoes here to go hiking, so that they don't have to carry their shoes in their hand, and they can walk barefoot through the sand. It's very common here. Like at the head of every beach, you'll normally see, sometimes in the summer, like 20 pairs of shoes.
And nobody steals them?
No.
This is Joanna's favorite hobby. Running down the hill and jumping where the steepest part is.
So this tree that's up there is all dead and rotted now, but when I was little, it used to be like a solid tree and still in the same shape as that. There's a picture of me when I was little sitting on top of this arch and my parents standing under it.